to experience them, I placed an Indian order, and when I placed it, they told me that I could actually have it sought through Uber Eats, my good friend. They texted me and told me. They was like, use my business. And I was like, okay. And to have friends who are able to do such of all extravagant things out there. I have a lot of business friends, people. A lot of business friends. You don't know who I know. So I order Indian from Uber Eats. I'm so excited. And they said that they're... Who are these people? Someone said, hire me. Well, I will be doing some hiring in a moment. I will have my questionnaires. HR is not here at the moment, everyone. I'm HR, and as in we, I do me. No. Where to apply? If you want to get an interview immediately, to apply is our PayPal. That's how you get picked faster. That is the way to get to the penthouse. So if you know our PayPal information and send over your investment there and leave in the notes your name, your TikTok name, and send over the request, we will be more than happy to have you up. So anyway, this morning, I just left the spa for the first time in a long time. See, normally people think that because I'm a boss and CEO, hold on here. Alexa, can you please turn down the music? It's a little bit too loud for me. Thank you. Alexa is not an elite employee. She's a technology dear. If you think Alexa's a real person, as a boss and CEO, I look for every revenue that there is to offer that's going to save my business money. So when I found out the things that Alexa could do, I knew that, well, not only I knew, but the assistant that was in place at the time knew her time was up. And having Alexa to this day has been a very wonderful moment and a great business move on my end that saves me money. This technology in AI does not call in telling me her feet hurt. She does not tell me that she doesn't feel well. Long as the batteries are operating and they're Duracell, I have good faith that anything that I place my money into as a boss and CEO will work. So that's that. And I just want everyone to make sure we're on the same pace here. My check is missing. I think you need to speak to HR, my dear. I'm emailing Trump. I would never. Why would I do that? Me and Trump, we had relationships as in business in the past years. But, you know, over the years, people do change, dear. And just because you know, that they change, I change as well. Michelle said, we go low, when they go low, we go higher. But I do believe in Michelle, if we go higher, how will they know that they are low? So what we do is, I believe in when they go low, we snoop to the bottom pits of hell, and we let them know that we can establish the heat there. I'm tired, so much tired of this, you know. How can I be a boss and CEO? It's a lot of questions I'm getting on here. How can I? Are you willing to put in the time? Are you willing to put in the time? A lot of people are not. That's the thing. Everyone you see the good part of someone's life, and you think that it's so easy to get there, and it took a lot of time. I mean, ever since I was an embryo in my mother's womb, I was studying. Have you been studying in your mother's womb as an embryo? These are the things that sets me apart as so many other people. I've been doing this. No, doctors, in order to be one, you must have went to school for a dedicated time. And in order to be a boss and CEO, you must be naturally born that way, if anything, you know what I mean? You must be born that way. See, I'm born. See, everyone have different blood types. And once again, I'm so tired of saying this to the point I need to be getting a paycheck. And I wonder if I dibble into the company's account, will that be legitimate? But anyway, so the thing about that is, if I just sit here and, tell you how to be me when I'm naturally born this way, I know the owners of Maybelline. When I'm naturally born this way, I will be wasting my dedication and time because not everyone will follow through. It's like diarrhea. People just fall through. Things just fall through. It's like that. So anyway, I'm waiting for, if you're wondering, everyone, welcome to the room. I'm waiting for my Uber Eats, but in the meantime, I will snack on some of these organic onions and cheese souffle. It's from Oprah. Thank you. I'm getting a lot of hiring. There's a lot of people of poverty out there, must be. Thank you, Bryce, for your investments. Jay, thank you for your investments. People, keep in mind, these investors here that is submitting a gift that's coming across the screen are investing into my mini establishments that I own. And with these investments, we're able to take over the world. We're taking over the world, people. And this is the goal. If you want change, support the change. First of all, I do want to bring acknowledgement. We all like to laugh and things of that nature, but yeah, while we're speaking about change, let's speak about it. Palestinians, our support is extended always out there. I'm just saying this, I'm bringing word on it, making your minds twinkle. What is Palestine? Look them up, research the information. It's urgent that we all turn an eye to them, all right? So let's do that. We all like to laugh and things about nature, but when we're done laughing, it's time to be a boss and CEO, all right? All right. So, we're here for business as well, people. So I'm waiting on my Uber Eats. I just ran into the owner of the Uber Eats here. We just became friends, and they told me, because I'm here at my office doing work, that use my services that I've been having out there for years. And I was like, what do you mean? And it was like, they have Uber Eats. So order from there, and I'm so excited. Joey. Thank you, Joey, for your... I have to read this one, everyone. Someone used up the money. I'm going to read it. Joey, thank you so much for your investment. You big lip puffer fish with the red lips swollen from SpongeBob. Here's my investment to your mini establishments that you will never own. Thank you, Joey. I will take this $20 and I will build off of it. Thank you. I love the support. Really, I do. And these are the investors that I need more. Yes. Thank you, Joey. Thank you. It is obliged. I will be that big lip pufferfish boss and CEO from SpongeBob. Thank you. You sound like you've gotten hold of your mother's Metro PCS phone and her card is attached. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, investors. It is obliged. Had to read that one. It should be on its way any moment. Any moment. I love your hair. Thank you, dear. I woke up this way this morning and I just noticed the incredible radiant change in my hair this morning when I arose. It was so funny. Beyonce nudged me with the vocals of her true talent, and that is what started me on my day. After I woke up this morning and my eyes just unveiled the incredible and luxurious view that is due to me every day on my balcony in the primary bedroom that I own in the mansion. When Oprah started me off with the motivational message to start me off for today, it really showed that my hair is radiant and have changed from the day before. I was so astonished from the results and the products I was using before, but I've been using a wonderful product, the Hair Gods, and I'm very close to them. They have gave me a wonderful reference to use and become friends with their owner. So I will be showcasing that information as well. Thank you. What is the PayPal? The PayPal is mainlymanny@gmail.com if you're looking on PayPal to send in an investment. I do read the notes, but if you want to be, more serious, if you want to get on with me to speak with me, that's how you become a primary. But I will be answering calls soon. And if you're looking for a job, I just want to say, I need to hear qualities. I want to hear what you have done. Thank you so much, Rod. Thank you so much, 42, for your investments. But if you're looking for a job, I will do interviews. I'm looking for quality. I'm looking for certifications. I'm looking for where you are, but most likely I own establishments there, so it's no issue with me. I want to see what you can do in how many years. Who's that? Burton or Berlin. Thank you for that galaxy, honey. You have been promoted. Thank you for that galaxy, my dear. I need to know Berlin. Thank you. I'm sorry, Berto. Berto. Sorry. I don't have my glasses. Someone saying they're adaptable. Isn't that what they all say? CRU. Thank you for that wonderful gift, everyone. I know a lot of you, I don't see a lot of gifts. I don't know, a lot of people can't do that. But thank you so much. CRU thank you so much for that, for you too. It is obliged. You get an immediate follow. You are an elite. We got more investors on PayPal. Boss and CEO. Thank you, Jalen, for your investment. My TikTok name is Juicy J. I love your content, at me, bitch. Oh, thank you, Jalen. It is obliged. But if you can, please up it from 1 cent, my dear. Up it. The investment needs to be larger than 1 cent. Okay? Thank you. Kim, your Kardashian, thank you so much for your investment. It is obliged, Kim, not your Kardashian. If you're not the Kardashian, Kim, I'm just asking before I read your message here. That means nothing. Anyway, Kim Kardashian says here, we are elites. We are not complete. We will succeed. For we are on the okay, thank you. It cut out on that part, my dear. It cut out. Are elites. We are complete. Let's say that. We are complete. And for that, we will always be. Let's see. Let's just do something random, people. And let's answer these two. I don't know who these people are. Hello. I am Boss and CEO here. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. You are on a show at this very moment, and you have viewers who are tuning in and viewing you at this very moment. I do want to suggest and require to the person that's below you, please be aware of that. Eyes are upon you. Hello, sir. Please tell us your name and where are you tuning in on the TikTok app from?
My name is Joseph Mdawar and I'm from Lebanon. What about you?
I am Boston CEO and I own many establishments and many places internationally. And because of my status, my dear, in that wonderful place that you're born and raised, is it Libyan?
Lebanon.
Yes,
Yeah.
I own establishments there as well. I want to know some information on the person that you came in on the horse with here, sir. Hello and welcome, ma'am or sir, whoever you are.
جرسنا هلا. ام عمر هي عم تناديك وانت هلا بتي في شو عم تنعرض
هلو
على
يا حبيبي.
التلفزيون وعلى هيدا
Is that a bag of Skittles?
مين؟
Yes.
Are you eating a bag of Skittles?
What's your name?
I'm boss and CEO, and I
Me?
own establishments in many places.
اسمها ايه؟
اسمها ايه؟
Who is that, my dear sir? Who is that?
Okay.
Joseph?
She's my
Is she a
sister.
concubine of yours?
Yes. She's my sister.
I need you to control the concubines that you have acquired, Mr. Joseph. If you could do that there. I think that's very ravishing of you to come online here and to showcase your concubine. Really, I do. I am boss and
What?
CEO. Yes.
What did you say?
I'm boss and CEO. And you are on the show here. What we're going to be doing is getting more interest of what Joseph have to offer. And thank you for interrupting the show. So we're going to put all attention on you. So Mr.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Like, is it a TV show?
Yes, this is a very nationwide TV show and billions.
I didn't interrupt it because your guest was open and I sent the guest. So you can turn it off and you will be alone, or no?
No, you cannot. If you do that at this very moment, people will be disturbed.
طيب. And this is a TV show is about what exactly?
All over America, Australia, even in the mainland.
Perfect. So I came here at a time where you have to talk about Gaza and Rafah. Have you talked about this?
Always and all of the time. But the thing about it is when you tuned it in, we were just done with so many of these topics. So now if we go back on that, Mr. Joseph, you will be backtracking us to things that's already been spoken of. And if we want to move forward in the future, now that we are presenting in, which we're on this TikTok app here, and thank you for your concubine for coming through, witnessing this in this conversation, we are able to proceed in what there is to offer for the future.
Which future? Are you still believing in the future?
Every day, Mr. Joseph, that we wake up, we are granted the possibility to change the future. Do you believe in that, Mr. Joseph?
Actually, if you were asking me like 6 months ago, I would say yes. But now,
again, you're saying if I was asking you,
catastrophic.
hello, welcome.
هلو يا حبيبتي عاملة ايه الأخبار؟
Yes.
What's your name?
Give me one moment. I run the show here. I was speaking to Mr. Joseph. And Mr. Joseph, if you can tell her that we were interested into you first, but then we're going to get to her in one moment.
Okay. عمر
طيب يا حبيبتي what's your name يا حبيبتي؟
Okay. She's saying yes. She will wait. But can you at least ask her about your name and
in the show.
اسمها ايه يا شريف؟
I am boss and CEO, and you're tuning in on the Boss and CEO show, my dear. And we have millions, if not billions,
يا
of
جدع قول
viewers.
لنا اسمها ايه؟
اسمها mainly.
منلي
Yes, all for you.
منلي منلي.
Yes, all for
ده
you.
راجل ده راجل ازاي؟ رحب ايه؟
I'm going out. I'm going out.
Where's my Uber Eats? This is not good. I knew there were going to be here moments, but I don't know how soon. I mean, soon as that other person of poverty is immediately. Soon as that other person got on there, it just shut it off. I didn't do that. I just moved. I just pushed the button. It said proceed on. I'm not answering. Give me a moment to recuperate my mind before I indulge with people of poverty, the public, the elites. It's so much to really take in. And I'm a person that has been through trauma. And when you've been through trauma, it's like you relive it. And you don't want that. You try to escape from it, from the trauma that you've been through. And as a person, I don't want to go through, I need a moment to regather my thoughts in mind when I deal with people of trauma as well. These things can be very overpowering for one another. So we want to keep in mind of that. Truly we do. So give me a moment before we take another random request on here. If you're wondering what I ordered for my lunch, a lot of you are just touching in from the Middle Coast into lunch. East Coast, you already had your lunch break, so you already should be back on shift. No way anyone from the East Coast should be tuning in this live. You all should be scheduled on a shift at this very moment, doing what it is that you need to be doing. You water cleaners, clean the waters that people are consuming out there in the cities that you are stationed in. Electricity workers, we need you to have every down power up by the end of this conversation. If your husband is at work and you are the housewife, there's no turn of dirty laundry anywhere in this house need be. Move those refrigerators, ladies. There's no reason that when your husbands come home that there's dirt under the refrigerator. Last night fry should not be under the refrigerator. If it is, you need to check on the cleaning habits that there is to offer. Some of you are tuning in and watching this very moment, this live, and your feet is dirty. Now, I'm not neglecting you from turning off this live. You can continue to watch. But please be careful of the opinions you have to say on this live here. With dirty feet and an opinion, it's very dangerous. Because now I have to bring the mirror back on you. All right? So less perfect. Someone said they just showered. Your opinions are welcome here. All right? You are able to bring your opinions to the table because you are clean. Most of you don't have a pot to piss in, nor a window to throw it out of, but yet opinions are flowing from your tonsils, and it really shocks me. So let's make sure we tend to the matters at hand. Let's make sure that we have a place to lay our head in and not laying on the next person. A lot of us are tuning in on apps here under the roofs of someone else. Yeah? And we are worried about the wrong things. So let's make the better for ourselves. All right. I'm waiting for this Uber, and I don't know when will it be here. I think I need to call the owner of the Uber Eats. Really, I do. Alexa, start the music. I'm doing a lot of work here. I've been working so busy lately. Really, I have. We got more investors. Hold on. Alexa. Alexa. Thank you. Jennifer Alston. Thank you, Jennifer. Maggie J. You said to all. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for your investments, Maggie J. It is obliged. Thank you for all of your wonderful contributions to the establishments that I enter. It is obliged. We're going to accept our first call here. The requests are booming. So let's go ahead and accept here. And see, I got the good pen out. This pen is the non-tolerable pen, people. Please keep this in mind. When my Uber Eats arrive, it will click you off. If you're not matching the energy, it will click you off. Right? Please be aware of this. A signature blue. It will click you off. So be cautious when you send in a request with me today. Thank you for, literally, I want to say thank you for all investors, the ones that's keeping the names coming across the screen, showing support and love. Here. Or up here. Thank you. You all have been promoted. Who's our top investor so far? Hold on. CRU 420. You are our top one. Second place is Bur2. Thank you so much. And you get a follow back, my dear. Thank you so much for your contributions. You are a Boston CEO. Stay on the elite journey. We're going to be adding some people in. We have Justin. I don't know who. I think I remember.
Boss, how are you?
I'm well, Justin. I am well. Thank you for tuning in. The Boss and CEO show. Yes. 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 Welcome. Now, I want you to turn your attention. Please be advised and aware that there are billions that's tuning in at this very moment. And we want you to be aware of that, Justin. So we don't want any, personal things that you do not want to get out there for the masses to indulge in. So please be very cautious of what you have to say proceeding on this day. Justin, what could a boss and CEO like myself be assistance for you today on this show?
Well, I wanted to start off with saying, I'm such a big fan. Boss, you've really impacted me since I was a kid. When you did that first role, can you please do the one thing you used to say on that movie? Please.
I appeared on many movies, Justin, and you know this. So what movie could you have me to narrow it down to that you're specifically talking about?
It was that one line where you were like, E.T. phone home.
I do not remember. When you stated E.T. there, I remember being one of the exclusive producers of that movie. But what do you mean? What do you mean you want me to show how much money we made from that project?
Well, I just wanted to hear you say the famous line, E.T. phone home, because I'm such a big fan.
I will have to get the actor on here. I don't know if they're TikTok personally to get them on here to say that to pleasure you. I wouldn't know personally at the moment. I would need
Otherwise, I hear you're doing big things. You're moving. You're with Beyonce, obviously. You're in
She's
her
my
name.
neighbor. That's why.
So how is that?
Well, this morning, when she sung the note to me that woke me up, that melody was so refreshing because she was on a tune like no other. And she expressed to me that this tune is going to be on her new album that's going to be coming out in the future. And she knows that the crowd is going to go wild.
Well,
and she wanted,
That's crazy. I was actually at Beyonce's house earlier, and there was a sign out on her front porch, and it was like, beware of this Chuck E. Cheese rat, and it was a picture of you in that blue blazer. I don't know if that was maybe an imposter. I know there's a lot of yous, but was that you? Or?
Oh dear, I don't know. It's a lot of imposters impersonating the greats. You know that there's many of my true friend Beyonce have told me that she has imposters. Oprah has imposters. So why not a boss and CEO have theirs?
I just didn't believe it was an imposter because it was you and you had like cornrows like Cleo. That I could have sworn that you had cornrows like Cleo from the Set It Off, and it was you on the photo. So I was trying to figure out maybe Beyonce you guys have a little beef you want to discuss. I don't know what that's about.
No. The beef has been seasoned and has been cooked already and has been served. is now being digested at this very moment. So no beef. If anything, wish there were beef that there was to offer.
Gotcha, boss.
We have another investor. Thank you so much, Lance Holston, for your investment. It is obliged. I can't afford you, boss, but did my message get through? It did. It did. You and the 1 cent that you have offered. Thank you so much for it. That investment will be used for our People of Poverty program. That other people have poverty, like Justin here, contributed. And this will be a resource to help other people of poverty.
I just want to tell them, boss is actually very cheap. It's not expensive to afford her. Come to her businesses, you can tell, with the mold in the ceilings and the piss poor workers, she's very cheap. You should ask her about her nights on the Vegas Strip, but you'll see she's not, cheap.
I'm not that, Justin. I actually think what people get from out of it, they call it cheapness. I call it creativeness. It's, words have different meanings to each and to its own, but I call it creativeness, being creative. And it's so much different than being cheap. When you see other options that the job can get, other ways and other options that are out there to get the job done, you take these paths that are necessary and beneficial to the goal at hand.
Boss, what's very creative is that you managed to give somebody a 69-cent raise after they've been there for 7 years. I think that's very creative too.
Sprinkle, thank you so much for your TikTok cowboy hat. It is a lie. Thank you for that, Sprinkle. What was that, Justin? Can you repeat yourself if you don't mind? If your alleged education level is able to put you up to it again.
Well, before you opened your mouth like a bear trying to catch salmon, I was saying that basically it's a creative that you managed to pay somebody 69 cents in a raise that's been there for 7 years.
I think long as we keep a stability and an understanding between the applicant and I, that will sustain a long-standing relationship between the business owner and the employees.
Okay. And boss, it just seems like 7 years ago, as you were running across the moon on a bike, and now you're a boss woman, it's just like you still have the same pearls from 2007. Are you going to upgrade anytime soon?
I get a lot about these pearls, Justin, and I know they're eye capture. Coming from a place of poverty, you can notice some good, luxurious, expensive things, and I know it's been very captivative to you. So expressing and indulging on these for the moment, Queen of Elizabeth.
It's so funny.
She was a dear friend of mine, and if we could have a moment for her. She gave me these pearls specifically and personally, and it's been an honor to represent these pearls that I do of our friendship to this day.
I know. I just feel like, Queen Elizabeth probably doesn't even know how, before you became this boss, how you lived in the slums and used to breed dogs.
Jerry, I'm so sorry. I got a little mistracked when you used certain words. You were saying about slums. Are you speaking about a personal moment?
No, not a personal moment. You remember how we used to walk to the pickles? We'll go to the corner store. You would always get pickled eggs and sausages, mix them together, put them in chips.
I don't know if you're getting me mistaken with a near cousin.
No. In Pine Hills, Orlando, the hood part, we used to breed dogs in that 2-bedroom. Remember, people were in and out all night long.
Goodbye, Justin. Goodbye. Goodbye, Justin.
Like, boss, no, boss, wait, boss.
Come on. I mean, the stories are very creative that these people come up with. I mean, are there really people doing that? Breeding dogs for a living? Wow. I couldn't imagine. And another thing they say on here that there's people that sell plates out of their homes in the beginning of their businesses. Oh wow. Wow, I didn't. I will not read that of what I saw. I'm still waiting on this Uber Eats here. Hello, boss and CEO here.
Hello. Oh my gosh. I love your pearls.
Thank you. I was just explaining them about these pearls. Were you doing?
I was.
Perfect. I did not have to no need to go over again.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. Welcome to the Boss and CEO Show. If you do not mind, please tell us where you're tuning in from. Right now, we have millions, if not billions, tuning in at this very moment. And we want to know where you are tuning in from.
Awesome. So I'm actually right now, I'm in the US state of Maryland.
I own establishments there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'd love to visit one of them.
Well, when you visit, make sure you have a pin ready to be placing in an application. We have many things out there to offer, and it's 611, and many opportunities and shifts to offer. So please take advantage of the opportunities.
Oh, I will. Is the pay good?
I just whatever the pay that quick, and it's really as you already see, we already hop on. You know what the main topic at hand, and that is the pay. So I've already told you. You already know what they expect, and things of that nature.
Awesome. Yeah, I think I'll, apply.
Oh, so you're looking for a job?
Oh, no, I already have one, but I am just looking for, I don't like my boss. And I would just appreciate some sort of newer.
Who's your boss? And what is your boss name, if you don't mind?
Oh, her name is Jessica.
Jessica what?
Jessica Lore.
I know a Jessica Lore personally.
Oh, really?
And if you're speaking bad about her, what are you gonna, you're gonna do the same thing to me. And you employees are the ones we need to weed out. Jessica's a good friend of mine. She used to bring me.
Sure, you know her very well because she's.
I know her very well. Jessica is one. Yeah, she's one of my good friends. Let me tell you about her. She used to bring me crackers and cheese on moments I was very in need. Yeah.
Okay.
And I indulged in those crackers and cheese. Did you know these things about Jessica?
I did not, but she has been incredibly.
You're so quick to judge her.
No, I am going to judge her because she has been incredibly rude to me, and I don't think you know her.
She has not been rude to me, and
she's been rude to me and others.
Well, see, the thing that you guys need to understand Jessica.
But I'm the reason that Jessica, has the money.
Well, Jessica appreciates you for that. Truly, she does. She have told me these things when we were in California having tea. Like, she tells me how she appreciative of the amount of money she makes off of that sweat, tears, and, off of the nonsense that she places out there for people like you guys to pick up and eat.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not really buying that. But I trust you fully.
I'm just telling you, I'm close friends with Jessica, and I know she would.
No,
never
I believe you. I
you.
believe you 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to work for you.
But I don't want you to think that I'm going to give you better treatment than Jessica.
I know, but personally, I don't like her. I just think I'd love to meet, other employees that work for you, and I love to work at a better, more.
The only thing is, my dear, if you meet with my other employees, do not gang up with them on the protests.
Oh, I won't.
If you gang up, your reels will be affected immediately. You have 60 days before I could see you out there in the parking lot with a sign. Now, once your 60 days pass, then you can gang up with the protesters because you have already been ushered in. All right?
Okay,
but other than that, in the beginning of your orientation period, you will stand aside from the protesters that employ.
Well, ma'am, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you think I am elite material?
I wanted to ask you some questions first before to clarify these
Okay.
clarifications first
Okay.
before I make that decision.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, thank you. Now these questions have been went down through a lot of people, has been passed down, and these questions we have had PhD candidates come together to put these questions together,
Okay.
and we are enthused on the answers that the candidates like yourself have for these questions.
I'm excited.
So am I.
Yes.
All right. Just pulling the list.
That's okay.
It's gonna be a moment.
I'm a patient person.
I love that about you already. All right.
All right.
So these questions were set aside from PhD candidates who went to Harvard, Yale, and most University of Eliteness. These questions were generated for candidates like yourself. If you can state your name.
Colin,
Colin. And Colin is calling from, again?
Maryland.
Maryland. So the questions that we have for Colin from Maryland today that was set aside and generated specifically for you, Colin, is these questions here, and we need your answers, your dedicated answers. If need be, please take a moment, if you need to answer these questions. Colin, please. These questions are very important that you do answer honestly and professionally.
Awesome.
The first question that was set aside and millions was paid to ask this to this day was your date of birth.
Ooh, okay. November 28th, 2004.
All right. And Colin, do you have dreams, goals, or aspirations in the near future?
Of course.
Yes or no? No need to compel on an
Okay,
answer.
yes, I do have dreams.
Thank you.
As should everybody. You know, I think it's an important thing to have, like, to look forward to things.
Okay, Colin, I'm going to end this interview. Thank you so much for this time and your
Okay.
dedication for answering the questions. We will be
You're
getting
welcome.
back to you with an answer on our decision.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you,
day.
Colin. You as well.
Bye. You too.
Who's this here? Destiny! Destiny, thank you for that. TikTok Galaxy, you, Destiny, has been promoted. Yes, Destiny, thank you so much for your support and your contributions. It is very much obliged. Who's this here? Top viewer, and she's coming on here. Destiny, let's go.
Hey!
Hello, Destiny. Thank you so much for your contribution unto the show. It is obliged, my dear. Thank you,
Of
thank
course.
you.
I'm here to help you. I don't know if you remember me. I don't know if you remember. I gave you a tarot reading about 2 months ago about the elite employee office that you were going to open up, and you said that I needed to rank up in my wizardry classes in order to become an elite employee.
And
I'm here
having
to tell
done
you
these
that.
things to perfect the advice that was giving out to success that you asked for.
Yes, yes.
All right,
I
well-
have been working diligently, and I have been studying. I've also been affecting some bills. So I'm here to tell you today that I'm ready to become an elite employee. if you'll have
People,
me.
please be aware, we have billions just viewing. This is the Boston CEO show, and we have our guests on here. Now, this is an update, guys. So basically, if you don't mind, just give us an update and tell us all about it.
Yes, of course. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm a tarot reader. I've been working towards the highest level of the wizardry and tarot reading school at the University of Michigan.
I
And
thought it was was it in Wizard of Oz?
it was. Yes, it was. You're correct on that one. Yes,
Thank
your
you.
intuition
I knew-
serves you correctly.
I knew you looked familiar.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, everybody recognizes me all over the place just because I've given like JoJo Siwa tarot readings and stuff like that. And it's been crazy for me lately. And that's all because of you. All because
Thank
of
you. Thank you.
You've given me that drive and you've given me that dedication to pursue becoming an elite employee.
Okay, so who was it again that you have helped?
I've helped JoJo see why. Actually, well, it's interesting though because she didn't take my advice. I told her not to do karma. Well, karma's gonna get her anyway on that one.
Yes. I love that song. You know, she lives down the street from me. And you
I'm
know,
so sorry. So sorry.
yeah, I know. It's an honor. Really, it is. The entertainment that she has to offer to us suburbians who live in this complex here of mansions. You know, Beyonce's next to me, Oprah's down the street because she's expanding her garden, so she's going to need more acres. And, you know, Ellen, she and Raven Simone, all of these elites here, and then JoJo, they moved down further down, and I drove past. It's a colorful mansion, really it is, and I love. But you know, sometimes I have to call the HOA on them, and yes, we have to call the HOA on them because they're a little bit they break the rules. But you know, it's just a younger crowd, and so it's all right. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, it's weighing the pros and cons. I can just imagine the noise levels there. That's crazy.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah.
It's hard to work. It's hard to work under those conditions, and it's hard to promote people and become an elite employee. And
it really is. But anyway, I'm doing some. We're on the show here. Is there anything else that you wanted to get out to the people? You want to do a reading or something? Do an update reading on me.
Sure, I'd be happy to give you a reading. Yeah. Is there something that's particular that you need answer? I could do love. I could do success. I could do just a general kind of reading.
Take it to the comments and let the people, the elitist people, pick.
Of course, yeah. Well, you know what? I could do a general reading for everybody here because I think a lot of you guys are either elite employees already or hoping to become elite employees. So I think I can put some wisdom. I think I could send some wisdom out there. So it looks like first we did get a tandem mouse here, and I love this, right? Because this is you and your coworkers, guys. Right? This is talking about creating that bond with the people that you work with so that you can become a group that works together. Now, we don't want any unionizing or anything like that. This is just becoming friends with them. Okay? So just become friends with them and you're going to be good to go because you guys can volley ideas off of each other. You can work towards those promotions. There will be a little, some friendly competition between a lot of you guys. So one thing, and you didn't hear this from me, but a little exploitation goes a long way, a little blackmail. If you're trying to get to the top, maybe your coworker peed in a drawer, and you know, what are you going to do about that? Who are they going to believe?
Right. I do agree. And with this card that you was holding up here, I agree with the unity that it has to offer. If you do work for me, please take on this reading that is being offered. A lot of you guys have different beliefs here. But if you are in this belief, this is on a Boston CEO. Get this reading on me, employees. If I employ you, you need reading. Now, most of you guys cannot afford these people here. So I have one. So please get your reading right now. Please hurry up, please, and get these people.
Thank you. Hearts to you. Hearts to you. I am so happy that I was able to reach you again. This is truly magical. I always love catching up with you. And, one day I hope to become an elite employee on my own. I'm still working towards it. I got to get there. I got a couple more levels to reach.
Well, Destiny, you have already been promoted with your investments, my dear, and contributions have been put into the many establishments I own. So with that help and your investments, you are a part of the success. So thank you.
Thank you.
Very much obliged. You've been already promoted.
Oh, thank you. You have a wonderful day, Boston CEO.
You as well, Destiny. And please come on here and give us an update again. Who's next on here? Someone said goodbye, Dustin. Who's Dustin? Bella. Thank you for your roses. And Alex, I see you on there. Thank you for your roses. What time is it? What time is it? My Uber Eats was supposed to be here long ago. I'm waiting on my Uber Eats, everyone. If you're wondering what I'm doing on here, what's going on, I just came on here to chit chat. I just met the owner of Uber Eats, and the Uber Eats owner told me that they have this wonderful service that they offer, and I should take advantage of it. We just became friends, and I'm trying out the services. But in the meantime, I'm having some cheese and crackers. Miss Page, thank you for your investment. It is very much obliged. You said, looking stunning, boss. You have been promoted. Thank you so much, Paige. It is obliged. Grace, thank you so much. I cannot say your name, but I just got Grace, my dear. Grace Pastalio. Thank you for your investment. Did you hire me, honey? You set an investment for $6.11. Well, my dear, thank you so much for your investment. It is obliged. You didn't leave anything in your notes. Jeff Gordon. Thank you, Jeff, for your investment. It is very much obliged. That's my boss and CEO. Thank you so much, Mr. Gordon. You have been promoted. Michael K. Thank you for that TikTok money gun. What was it? And Michael, remember, and I need you to mop the whole entire pavement, and you will be promoted. That's a little thing me and Michael K have, you guys. To the ones that don't know. Oh, come on, PayPal here. What's going on? All right, everyone, just give me one moment. My PayPal just froze up. I get nervous because people like to report and take down things, so I don't understand. So I just want to make sure. It's freezing up here. I'm trying to read. Already got you. These are people that sitting their investments, and I just don't want to end the show without showing homage and support to everyone that sent something in. Thank you, everyone. We're about to end. I've been on here for a good moment. I have other businesses and things that I have to attend to as a business owner, and I own many of establishments. But everyone, it's been fun. I'm doing this more. I'm coming back slowly but surely. TikTok is punishing me for not going live, so you guys will be seeing me again and more. I'm going to be taking more calls, but also please remember the call things are not as what you think. Talking to people does get exhausting mentally, so I can only take a few so much. So every time we go live, I'll try to go live throughout the day, all the time, several times, if you want to speak to me. What else? Make sure I cover everything. But yeah, we're getting back on the gravy train. I know that it's been a while. We took a hiatus on and off. You don't know when, but hey, we're trying to come back here. All right. But see you on the next one. It's